Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage, and what you're looking at there is a microscope look at, what do I got on there right now? Pennzoil PZ-37. So, this one is just supposed to be a cellulose type of, filtration media. You can take a look at it there. Yeah, she's pretty interesting, I must say. Let me see if I can turn up the lamp power there for it. Nope, turned it down. There we go. Turned up the power of the lamp. So now maybe we can see her a little better. But isn't that something? So that is a Pennzoil PZ-37. Just your standard cellulose there. Hopefully I got her in the picture good. It's not hard to focus, but I can just get her just like that. So hopefully you can see that fine, or it's just a mess. Who knows? It's my first time trying this, So that's that one in the microscope. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus that one makes 10 to take a look at. So on the next one, we'll try what am I going to try next? Oh, let's go with the Amsoil. We're going to do the Amsoil next. So we've got the Amsoil in picture now. Let me see if I can get her focused here a bit. I think I'm getting further away from focus. Oh, we're getting better. You know what? There we go. There we go. That's the Amsoil. And yeah, it is, what is this one? Synthetic or glass, or this one is, what was the Amsoil? I forget. I should have my notes for these, but I do not. How does she look? Keep her in focus there. So how does it look? Well, it is a different type than the good old Pennzoil, definitely. It's not cellulose. It is got a interesting look to it. But yeah, that is the Amsoil. So this one was the new Wix XP, and yeah, the new Wix XP, I don't like the kind of filtration it has now in it compared to the old XP. Let's see if I can focus this slightly better. Doesn't look like I think that's it. As good as she's gonna get for that one. Using new toys to figure out how to do these things. So yeah, this one is the Wix XP, and it is interesting how it is made. It seems like it would filter quite well. You can't really see all the way through it, which is nice. That's always a good thing. But yeah, it's not like they used to be, are they? I'm going to try the loop here. The loop should just have cellulose type of filtration in it. I'm going the wrong way. There we go. We're getting a bit better. So that's the loop. Look how dirty that is when it's up close. Is that insane? That is pretty dirty up close, but you can see it's pretty well just your cellulose type of filtration. Hopefully you can see that. And well, you'd never know how dirty that was up close. It's like last night when I got this thing, I was trying to look at the back of my hand, and it was like, I should stop. It's a horror show. It definitely is a horror show when you look at your own skin. You see things that you would never see. So I stopped, and I didn't want to do it no more. It was just like, wow, I can't see that with the naked eye. But yeah, this one definitely looks not as great as well, I don't know. I never saw any of this. You don't see any of this darkness in it when you look at it. So, isn't that amazing though? And here we go. We're going to look at a Fram Extra Guard. So, see if I can get a good one. Fram Extra Guard. There you go. Look at that. Looks not bad, actually. I always didn't really have a problem with Fram Extra Guard's filtration, but we had a problem with, you know, the way they're made. But the filtration I always thought was decent. And this does look decent. This is your standard cellulose type of filtration media, and I think it looks pretty good, actually. So now we got that Dox filter I had that I didn't really like too much of. I didn't like that filter. This is the Dox filter. So it was awfully thin. I didn't like how light it was, and I didn't know if it was actually built that well. And it disappointed me, you know, that filter. So it wasn't as great as I thought it should be. But this one, yeah, okay. But yeah, this is just kind of like your cellulose also media for this one is what it looks like. Nothing special. So here we are at the Forccord oil filter I did. And it's not bad. It's got some nice type of, by the way, it's probably not coming through as clear as I can see it on camera, because, you know, it doesn't. It's only taping, I think, at 1080, but I can see it much better and clearer through what I'm actually doing than what it's actually taping. So it does look different than what you're seeing slightly, because technically I can't get it to you in a higher resolution through my camera here. So it's pretty well, that's what it is. But yeah, this stuff looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with the Forccord. I have 2 more left. I gave one to the brother-in-law. He's going to use it on his CRV. But these do look like your typically decent type of filter. Hopefully in the write-up in the description I'll have what all of these ones were supposed to be, as in if they were cellulose or synthetic fibers or something like that. And I'll have it all written up in the description, hopefully, and we'll go from there. So on this one we have the A1 Premium oil filter I did, and let's see if I can find here. There it is. And there is what we have for that one. And how well does that one look? Well, it looks fine, actually. It does look good. And yeah, it probably looks, as I said, everything always looks better when I'm looking at it. But for what you can see on the camera, I don't know if that is coming through. I'll have to figure out settings and stuff to be able to hopefully get this to you a lot better in the future. But for now, this is what I got. So that's the Forccord, yeah, one of those oil filter. And yeah, this one looks like it's in pretty good shape also. I like how it is, you know, it's not too bad. So this one's going to be the Pentius UFXL. And yeah, this one is nice, tightly woven together. These ones look really nice, I must say. And I believe this one is synthetic fiber. So you can pretty well, you know, under a microscope, most of these look pretty well all the same. They all look like they probably do a great job. But in reality, a lot of these are thinner than other ones. So, that's the way that works, right? Some flow better than the other ones. But this one, not too shabby. It looks okay. So we'll move on to the next one and the last one. So the last one's going to be the Premium Guard Extended. So we're going to take a look at that. I believe this one is synthetic fiber also. And yeah, it looks pretty synthetic. Got a dark splotch there where I'm, here, let me move that. Let me see what I can do. I know what that is. That's my pen mark on there, the red pen mark. There we go. I got her moved. So now we can focus in on her a little better. And yeah, I believe this one is synthetic fiber. Hopefully she looks good. Well, every time I take my hand off, I kind of move it. So there we go. Synthetic fiber looks pretty good. Like I said, this one is still #1 in my books, the Extended Guard. For Premium Guard or Extended, and it still looks pretty good. I believe synthetic fiber, so yes, it's nice tightly woven. I just think all of these look like they look half decent on here though, so yeah, I'm happy to bring this to you guys, and this now will be in hopefully all of my oil filter reviews, and also when I open up, I believe, used oil filters. So yeah, this will be something new coming to the channel now, since I finally got a microscope, and hopefully I'll get better at this. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and get me on Monday for a new oil filter review. Yes, I already know what it is, but you don't. But let me just say, it is going to be a wonderful day that day for, I'll leave you hanging.